Hey everyone, Leigh Goldstein here for 10-Minute Trades, and this week's Members Trades of the Week was off the wall because the markets were out of control. This week on Wednesday the 7th, we made an appointment like we always do with the market to trade an event, and that event was Broadcom earnings. Now I knew in the back of my mind we were also dealing with the fact that Costco was releasing their earnings at the same time. Sometimes when more than one company that is large releases at the same time, it can affect the trade negatively or positively. It could burst the market further, or it could make the price go up and down. Well, we were just hanging out in the trade room talking, getting ready to set up our trades when the first thing that happened, and I'm saying the markets were out of control. They weren't just moving in ticks. They were moving in chunks of points. We noticed all of a sudden, 10 minutes before our trades were supposed to take place, there was a gigantic move in the NQ futures, which is what we are trading for Broadcom. I took a look at the charts and the news, and I realized that a major technology, Marvell, had released their earnings. We missed a move that we dream about catching. But we didn't know. We never traded Marvell before. Next quarter, we'll get that earnings play. The point is, the markets were really volatile. They were moving very, very large amounts of ticks, chunks of points instead of ticks. We recommended that people do not trade Broadcom. And look at that Marvell move. It wasn't done when I stopped the video. It really was a monstrous, potentially $700,000-$800,000 profitable trade. That was huge. So, of course, we will remember that for the next quarter, because that's what we do. We're always looking for events to trade. So our plan was to trade in simulation mode. It was a little too risky to use real money. And we put our orders on for Broadcom and Costco, by the way. And the second we put our orders on, the price, watch, it goes the wrong way. We were just testing our orders, actually. Very often in a volatile market, we'll do a test. We'll put our orders on, and we will see if it's safe. The second we put our orders on, you could see we got pulled into the market. Now, it's a simulated trade, so we're not losing any money, but we're seeing that the market is not even safe to take a sim trade. We can't get our orders on at the right time. We get filled before we can really test our brackets, those X's. So we knew that the markets were crazy. And now we're going to get ready still to trade Broadcom in sim, knowing the market's volatile, like a lunatic market for real. So I put my orders on, and you can see the price explodes into a beautiful $300 profitable trade in literally a second. So that's the third trade. We had our dangerous trade, which was just getting ready for the trade. We had a trade at 405, and then there's another trade we put our orders on again because we realized Costco was first, then Broadcom came out right there. So we had multiple companies at different times. Look, the point is this. We don't really expect you to make sense of this. We couldn't make true sense of this because this is not the way that we normally trade. That's too volatile. You need to be able to get ready for a trade. You want to relax, put your orders on, check the bracket size. You don't want to have exploding trades one after the other because it's too difficult to trade. And that's why we told our members, maybe you shouldn't trade these markets. Well, we have members that they don't care. They trade because they love the risk, and they're a little bit off the wall themselves, just like the markets were. Larry from Canada is one of my all-time favorite traders, and he's in our room all the time. You can see here that he had a losing trade on this candle. He had another losing trade on this candle, and he was down over $600 trying to trade those markets that we warned everybody you may not want to trade them. They're too volatile. And then he had another trade, and when everything was done, he wound up profitable, almost $500. Larry can deal with risk, and he's a very good trader. And it was actually fun. It was crazy. It was a wild time in the trade room. and Larry made $447.50. So that's sort of our members trade of the week. That's our members out of the park wackadoo trade of the week. But our real members trade of the week was Langford M. from Anguilla. He traded the U.S. jobs report, which was our trade of the week. It was a great trade. And Langford's been trading really well. He trades in a prop account sometimes. He trades in his live account sometimes. He made over $515 real dollars on the U.S. jobs report NFP. Shout out to Langford for always sending his screenshots to us. And he even sends his losers when something goes wrong. We figure out what happened or we just discuss the trade. He really makes an effort to be a professional trader, trying harder with each trade. And that's what you have to do, because trading is not easy. It's a business, it's serious, and you should treat it that way. Langford M., thanks for another great trade of the week. U.S. jobs report over $500. This is Leigh Goldstein. I'll see you all next week. Don't forget, check out this email for our incredible opportunity to join with us. And I'll see you next week in the trade room. Take care, everyone. Members, trade of the week.